The Pegasus World Cup Championship has been run, and the Eclipse Awards have been given out. The following video update includes details about Gulfstream Park, the Pegasus World Championship race, and highlights of the 2022 Eclipse Awards honoring last year's exceptional thoroughbred racing performance. I'm here with Jockey Angel Cordero. Just want to know, Angel, what's so special about this Pegasus Stakes, and what's your view of what's going to happen?
The Pegasus race is very important. Number one, the purse is bigger than any other purse in here. Number two is just to start the year the right way. When you make a lot of money like that means you're going to have a good year. You have some nice horses in there and a nice trainer. Usually for a race of that magnitude, I looked at the horses, I look at the trainers, and then the jockeys. The race looked pretty good, 3 or 4 horses with a real good shot, and it's a good race to make money because it's 4 or 5 horses with a good shot. Very important race, believe me, for the horse, for the owner, trainer, and the jockey. You start the year with that much money in front, you could take a long, long, long later.
Gulfstream Park is filled with fans of every denomination and look. Many are dressed in over-the-top colorful outfits. There are those here to support their favorite horse, jockey, or trainer, and there are those here simply to enjoy a luxurious Miami-like party scene. The Carousel Club is an upscale happening entertainment spot filled with great food, plenty of drinks, and unique people-watching venues. Its centerpiece is a spectacular, full-size, rotating carousel bar area. Gulfstream's Carousel Club has a unique blue carpet area to specially recognize celebrities and noteworthy guest attendees. All fans relax and socialize as they anxiously await entrance of the horses and jockeys into the central paddock viewing area. That hotspot is especially attractive with its uniquely luxurious tropical Miami Mediterranean racing motif. All racetrack areas are interconnected with numerous large-screen televisions, and there are constant racing updates and music playing throughout the park facilities. The horses are led into the paddock viewing area by their grooms and accompanied by their trainers. Trainers now mingle with their racehorse owner connections who have been anxiously awaiting arrival of their horses. Shortly later, the jockeys, in colorful silks representing their owner's stable, arrive to meet and greet all their connections. Trainers often give last-minute riding instructions before the jockeys are summoned to the Riders Up call by the Pegasus World Cup Championship guest steward, Joe Jonas. The Riders Up call is seen and heard throughout the track on their televisions and via their loudspeaker system. This call summons the now mounted equine contestants onto the track to make their way to the starting gate and to begin the 1 1/8 mile Grade 1 $3 million stakes race. The race will be run in front of a loudly cheering on-site crowd of 10,000 spectators. Horses and riders will soon be placed into their assigned spots in the starting gate. The horse and riders are now placed into the starting gate, and the starting gate opens as the track announcer calls out, and they're off. The horses fly past the grandstands as they enter into the first turn. The pace quickly picks up as the horses now race down the backside of the track. Defunded and Stiletto Boy set the pace and battled each other in exchange for the lead. Jockey Junior Alvarado has Art Collector positioned as a tight third off the current two leaders, waiting patiently for an opportunity to challenge them for the lead. Into the final homestretch turn, Alvarado makes his move and encourages Art Collector to pick up the pace, as he strongly passes both Stiletto Boy and Defunded, leaving them to fight for second and third place honors. Art Collector, under a masterful ride by Junior Alvarado, wins the Grade 1 $3 million Pegasus World Championship presented by Backrack. Defunded was second, Stiletto Boy was third, Last Samurai came in fourth, and Proxy was fifth. Owner Bruce Lunsford, trainer Billy Mott, and Junior Alvarado all pose for photos with their winning horse, Art Collector, as everyone enters the winner's circle for the official trophy presentation. The Backrack Pegasus Trophy was presented by Belinda Stronach, chairwoman, CEO, and president of 1ST, and Miriam Velez, Backrack CEO. The 2023 Pegasus World Cup presented by Backrack hit a record-setting handle with $44 million wagered on the day's 13th race program. Post-race, there was a formal press conference in which owner Bruce Lunsford, trainer Billy Mott, and jockey Junior Alvarado answered the most pressing questions related to Art Collector's winning performance. They also mentioned future potential races that Art Collector might be pointed toward.
Breeders' Cup for us and many other big races. And I really got to give him a lot of credit. He rode the horse perfectly. I mean, it was, we talked about it beforehand, how the race might shape up. He rode him just the way we scripted it, and, it turned out great.
You've had a lot of success over the years with Bill, and talk about your trip today. I couldn't imagine you scripted it any better.
Yeah, definitely. We studied the race a little bit. I studied the race myself too, looking at horses with speed in the race, and to me, that's what I wanted to do in the race. But sometimes when you leave the gates, plans change. But today I think everything was meant to be. Worked out great. We get out of there running. The horse put me in a great spot the whole way around. And when I asked him to run, he was there for me. Give me a hell of a run from the waterfall to the wire.
I knew when they turned for home, I saw them on the outside, this race is over. And I was just trying to hold myself together until we got to the finish line. And I tell you, it's great to have people in anything you do in life that are as good as Bill and Junior was.
I'm here with Junior Alvarado, fresh off a Pegasus win. Tell me how you feel and what the future is.
Yeah, well, I'm very excited, very happy, to be able to pull this race. It's one of the dream races as a jockey. You always dream to win, and just very excited now to get to be able to ride this nice horse. And now looking forward for this year to see what we can do with Art Collector, and like I said, he's a great one horse. He's a very good horse, so hopefully he can take us for a nice ride all year round.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here with Billy Mott after a fresh win in the Pegasus. How good does it feel, and what's your future with this horse?
Well, it's great. I mean, this is why we get up and work, go to work in the morning. We want to win every time we run, but you know what I mean, particularly to win these particular kind of races. I mean, this is kind of the centerpiece of the early part of the year. For the first quarter of the year, I would say that this is probably one of the most important races, particularly for older horses. And it's just I'm glad to be here, and glad that Art Collector showed up and was able to show his stuff this afternoon.
And so are the fans. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The 2022 Eclipse Awards was a stellar ensemble of talent, beauty, and pageantry. It was held at the picturesque Breakers Palm Beach, just in advance of the $3 million Pegasus World Championship, being run 2 days later at tropical Gulfstream Park Racetrack. 44 award categories and outstanding recipients were recognized. There were emotional moments when the young namesake of Cody's Wish thanked everyone for their support. There were inspirational moments when legendary media personality Jay Privman accepted a Special Career Excellence Award from his peers. Privman's 41 years of professional dedication to excellence in print, television, and radio journalism, as well as his multi-decades-long service to the thoroughbred racing industry, was properly recognized. There was tough competition amongst deserving peers, as well as congenial fraternity shared by all in attendance. The night was truly a star-studded industry celebration. The highlight this year was nearly unanimous recognition of Flightline as Horse of the Year. A great night was had by all.